A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic development, the Biden administration received a written assurance from Iran stating that it was not actively plotting to assassinate President-elect Donald Trump. This message, conveyed through an intermediary, came in response to a prior warning from U.S. officials that any attempt on the life of a former president would be regarded as an act of war. The communication arrived just weeks before the presidential election, highlighting the precarious state of U.S.-Iran relations and the ongoing tensions that have characterized interactions between the two nations over the past few years. The backdrop of this assurance is steeped in the aftermath of the 2020 drone strike that killed Iranian Major General Qasem Soleimani, a pivotal figure in Iran's military operations and influence in the region. The strike, ordered by Trump during his presidency, sparked outrage in Iran and led to calls for retaliation against U.S. officials, including Trump himself. U.S. intelligence assessments indicated that Iranian operatives were indeed plotting to target Trump as a form of revenge. In the wake of the election, Iranian media and former officials have suggested that Tehran might benefit from adopting a more conciliatory stance towards the incoming administration. This shift in rhetoric appears to contradict the earlier threats of vengeance against Trump, as Iranian officials now advocate for engagement rather than hostility. However, the complexity of the situation remains, as the Iranian leadership has not fully abandoned its claims of seeking justice for Soleimani's assassination. The assurances from Iran came just after the Justice Department unveiled indictments against individuals allegedly involved in murder-for-hire plots targeting Trump. One operative, connected to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, reportedly stated that he was directed to surveil and potentially assassinate Trump, underscoring the serious nature of the threats faced by the former president. In the wake of these threats, Trump's security detail was notably increased, reflecting the heightened risks associated with his political profile. Despite the looming threats, Trump has expressed a willingness to consider a new nuclear agreement with Iran, a sharp turn from his previous stance of withdrawing from the 2015 nuclear deal. He acknowledged the necessity of reaching an agreement, citing the severe consequences of failing to do so. Political analysts warn that any potential negotiations with Iran will be fraught with challenges, particularly given the complexities of the nuclear issue and the historical context of past agreements. Richard Nephew, a former State Department official, emphasized that while Iran's recent assurances could pave the way for improved relations, the path to a successful deal remains uncertain. Adding another layer to the diplomatic landscape, Elon Musk, a prominent figure and Trump supporter, recently met with Iran's ambassador to the United Nations in New York City. This meeting was characterized by Iranian officials as a positive step towards reducing tensions, though the implications of such engagements remain to be seen. The Biden administration's response to Iran's threats has been firm, categorizing them as a matter of national security. National Security Council spokesman Sean Savit condemned the threats, reiterating the U.S. stance that any harm to a former president would be treated with utmost seriousness. The administration has made it clear that it views any aggression from Iran as a direct challenge to U.S. sovereignty and safety. Iran's lack of a formal signature on the assurance letter has raised eyebrows among U.S. officials, prompting questions about the sincerity and reliability of Tehran's commitments. The Iranian government maintains that its focus is on seeking justice for Soleimani's death through legal means while adhering to international law. This statement, however, has done little to assuage fears regarding Iran's intentions towards U.S. officials. As the situation unfolds, the U.S. remains vigilant in monitoring any potential threats from Iran. The complexities of international diplomacy, combined with the personal stakes involved for Trump and other officials, ensure that this narrative will continue to evolve. The coming months will be critical in determining the trajectory of U.S.-Iran relations and the broader implications for global security. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.